Hey everybody, this is James from Supplied Incorporated. Today we're going to go over a bunch of the All-Star shoes. In particular, this video is going to be about the Kobe 10 All-Star. One of the things about this year's release for the All-Star shoes is that there were a bunch of them. There were a lot of little extra shoes and extra releases that came out for All-Star Weekend that were specific to New York. Unfortunately, we did not go this year. Just a little bit of a conflict of time and everything like that. But we will I think we'll go next year, and so we should have content up for that. But this year was kind of crazy. Again, New York's a hard place to get around and stuff like that, but there were Yeezys that released, early shoes that released, all the Jordan shoes, and then obviously the Nike Signature line. This year I was not as pleased with the Nike Signature line. I felt like it could have been better, but that might have been also because you have a little bit of new modelness with the Kobe 10, and the colorways I just didn't feel like really hit. It's kind of funny, I thought that the Kyrie out of all of them, which is the new signature model for Nike, was the best colorway, and I've actually been really impressed by the Kyrie this year, thus far with all the colorways that they've done. I think they've been really good. So let's get right into it. This is the Kobe 10 All-Star. One thing I would like to hint about this is that I'm not a fan of the Kobe 10. I don't know, for whatever reason Nike decided to kind of turn away from a Kobe 9 in a sense. I think that the Kobe 9, especially the low, has been the best Kobe to release ever. And I feel like going from a Kobe 9 to this, it just doesn't feel right. That's my personal opinion. But when we get into this shoe, you'll notice that it does have some hints of a 9. One of the things that struck me about this shoe, which is really interesting, is that this bottom sole here, I hate to say it, but this looks like an Air Max 2014 with the bottom sole here, like the multicolor version. That's what it instantly hit in my head about. It looks just like that. As far as the quality is on it, it's actually not bad quality. The quality is pretty standard. It's almost just like that mesh flywire that's just like a Kobe 9. But I just feel like there's little tiny things on the shoe that just make it look, I don't have a problem with it being a low shoe and it looking in a sense like a Kobe 8 or a Kobe 7, kind of going back to those roots. But I do feel like the fly net of a Kobe 9 low, like they should have just stuck with that type of presentation for the shoe. They should have just kept that and moved on to the 10, because I feel like if this would have been Flyknit on this type of looking shoe, it would have been an instant classic. It would have been really good. Again, you just have this material here with this back piece. This back tab is really strange to me too. I don't really understand the whole reason for it to come up arch slope like this. It should just cut off right here at the base. And then again, there's just, it's a pretty plain and simple shoe. This other thing, that the problem with this All-Star shoe, and again why I did not like this year's All-Star series, is that this does not look like an All-Star shoe in any way. There's nothing really that pops out about it that goes, man, that's an All-Star shoe. Like, there's usually things, either west versus east, or colorway patterns and stuff like that, little details that hint to me that it's an All-Star shoe. And in this, it doesn't in any way. But again, I am not totally throwing this model out for the Kobe 10. I'm totally throwing the colorway out. I don't like this colorway. But as far as this model, I do think that there can be room for improvement on this model, and I do think that it is a decent base model to kind of build from, but in no way is it better than the Kobe 9. So what I want to know from you guys is, is this do you like this more than a Kobe 9? Personally, again, you know my opinion. And what are you guys looking forward to moving forward with this shoe? Are you looking for this maybe in a high or a mid? Or are you trying to see Nike try and perfect maybe this Flyknit wire on this shoe and kind of do some cool, interesting things with it? Again, I think that this shoe has a lot of growth and a lot of potential to grow, but there hasn't been that growth in it yet, in my opinion. So let us know your guys' questions, comments, concerns, and then we have an Oreo 4 giveaway going on right now. You need to share the YouTube videos to be entered and subscribe to the channel. So make sure you guys are taking care of that. And then there's a link down in the bio for the giveaway. If you go to that and you take care of that, you'll get some more extra entries into the contest. So stay tuned. All the All-Star shoe videos should be posted up. If they're not, they will be here soon. Make sure you get a chance to look at all those. By far, I think the Kyrie is the best out of the Nike collection series this year, so make sure you check that video out too, because I'll only have good things to say about it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.